Leo, welcome back. Good to see ya. Or if you are new, welcome. This is Cindy with Tana Tarot, and we are doing Leo's love reading for the week of March 21st through 27th. But this is timeless, so whenever you come across it, there very well may be a message in here for you. My intention with all my readings is to provide insight into you, them, the relationship. There's oftentimes lessons that you can just plainly, clearly see in the readings that I'm hoping will, provide you some guidance and enlightenment. And also just, I want to raise your vibe. I want to raise your vibe, the vibe of the relationship, the vibe of the world. We all have a part in it, and this is my small part, but just think if everyone did it. Now, these readings are general. Even though it's for Leo, it is still general and not personal, and that's the difference. And thousands of people watch these. Sorry, thought I had an upside down card. Thousands of people watch these, so it can't be for everyone, or all of it can't be, so don't force the story, please. I get comments, like if I'm doing a love reading and, there's a breakup, and then say there's some cards or some messages around reconciliation, I'll get messages, oh, no way, I'm not going back. I would never reconcile. And what I would tell you is don't. Trust your intuition. Make your own decisions. The intent of this is not to tell you what to do. But my point being, maybe part of it resonated, but then that last part didn't. And along that line, if the reading does not resonate, please look at your other placements. Not only your sun, but your rising, moon, and Venus. Venus is appropriate because this is a love reading. So, pardon me. If this resonates, please do like and subscribe. But most of all, Leo, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Let me take a sip of water so I can talk. And let's get going. Okay, let me lay out the cards. Then I'll come back and we'll talk about the story. Whoa. Death and the Tower, isn't that interesting? Some heavy energy, that's for sure. So let's see what's going on here. Whew. Okay, Leo. The recent past, we have the energy. We have either a person who is an earth sign, who is solid, secure, abundant, or we have that energy in the relationship. There was a solid, secure, abundant, nurturing, healthy relationship. The current energy is the Five of Swords. I would say that there's some type of discord going on, arguments, that type of thing. It also stands for self-interest. So I'm thinking that one person may be like super solid, the other person may be more selfish and self-interested. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Or that the relationship was good, but then someone just kind of... But no, that's not the vibe I'm getting. I'm getting the vibe that one of the parties is solid and stable, Leo, and the other person is very self-interested and causing all kinds of arguments and issues. Let's look at the rest of the card and see what the deal is. Okay, so for your person's energy, we have the Magician. In this instance, I would have to say the Magician is about, power, manifesting, action, that type of thing. But the Magician's energy can also be controlling and manipulative. Leo, I think in this reading that I don't know how long you guys were together, but I do feel like you were together. You were the solid, more stable one. This person, I want to say a few years, but less than 5 years. But I don't think it was only months, because this energy is too big. So I'd say like 5 years or less, but that's a long time when things aren't going well. But I'd say that this person was really more interested in themselves. They started the majority of the issues, the battles, the fights because of their selfish ways. I think also that they, Leo, that they're a very controlling, manipulative person that tries to, gaslight you, make things go the way that they want it to, almost by any means possible. Okay. How do they feel about you? We have the Death card. Now, the Death card is about the end of something. It's about rebirth. It's about transformation, like what the butterfly goes through, from the caterpillar in the cocoon and to the butterfly. But they look at you as the Death card. And so I think I almost want to take this literally in that, they look at you as the one that caused the death of the relationship, or the end of the relationship. And it really pissed them off because they saw themselves as the magician. They saw themselves as the one in control. And so when you ended the relationship, they really did not take that well. They did not take it very well when you ended this relationship, Leo. And how do they feel the relationship? About the relationship, or how do they see the relationship? The Tower. They see it breaking down. And I'll tell you what, the Tower is an event. The Tower is fate. What this shows me is, Leo, that you let this go on for a while and you suffered a lot, and it was very hard for you to end it. And in fact, I think an event occurred that tore down the foundation that enabled you to end it. So there was finally a last straw, Leo. I don't know if it was cheating. I don't know if they got physical. I don't know. Maybe you just could not take one more argument. I don't know. But the ending came okay? And you had a part in it, helping the end to happen, and Spirit, the universe, had a part in it. You may have said something, but Spirit, the universe, stepped in and tore that bitch down. Because the Tower is getting rid of something that was built on a false foundation and tearing it down. And the Tower usually happens, it's fate. It's like you can't control it. You can't make it happen. It happens because it needs to happen and people didn't make decisions. And so fate steps in and says, oh, you can't? Okay, I'll do it. And so that's how they feel about the relationship, and that's how they see the relationship. You know why? Because the relationship is freaking over. Okay. How do they intend to move forward? We have the Ace of Cups. Well, isn't that just sweet? So, you know what? I think I think this person already has someone else. I don't see any other cards of, well, yes, I do. I'm lying. I do see another card. This person already has someone else, and they intend to move forward toot sweet right away with this other person. F you. They were with you as long as they got what they wanted. They enjoyed the fighting. They enjoyed the control. They enjoyed the breadcrumbing. They enjoyed the gaslighting. It was fun for them. And they're already with a new person. They're already offering their heart, if there is one. I'm on your side. They're already offering their heart. They're making an offer of love to someone else already. Perhaps they did before this happened. What is hidden or a challenge? We have the Ace of Wands. Action. Action was a challenge for you, Leo. I just have that feeling that you let this go on for quite a while. You were stuck, you were lost, you didn't know what to do. When someone gaslights you, they make you believe that things are your fault. My daughter and I joke, and I tell her, she goes, "You need to apologize." And I'll say, "I'm sorry that your poor behavior caused me to act out of turn." And we're joking, but this guy was serious. Look what you made me do. Why did you say that? What? He or she would turn everything around on you. So you were frozen. You could not take out action. That was a challenge for you. It was hard. It's hard. Advice from Spirit. Don't give up. Don't give up on love. You know what? I'll tell you something. You are depicted by the Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles is a solid, strong, stable, nurturing energy. The Queen of Pentacles is a mother, an entrepreneur, a volunteer. I mean, you just name like 5 things, and she does it, and she wants to, and she's really good at it. He or she, but I'm saying she because it's a queen. But that's how strong and awesome you are. But can queens get fucked with? Yes. Can their hearts can they get confused and misled as to what is good for them and what is right? And can it be hard for them to make decisions? Yes. But I'm telling you, you are strong. And you know this, Leo. You are strong. You are stable. You went through it. You will get through this. You will get over this. You will learn from this. I'm sure your friends are probably like, I cannot believe he or she fell for that. You know, even the best of us, right? It happens. And so the message from Spirit is, do not give up. Do not give up on love. Sorry, I use my iPad too, and it quit, but the camera's still going. Do not give up on love. And I believe that someone is coming soon. And do you know what? It's okay. I think you have your shit so together that, you know, you don't need to go off and be the hermit for 6 months and figure out what you did wrong and go to counseling for 10 years and stuff. Although both of those activities would probably be a good thing to do. But I'm not saying jump into something next week. But I'm also saying if someone good comes back, take those lessons you learned and apply them in the next relationship. And I think you have someone coming soon. Someone good. And then for the potential outcome, we have the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is about running away, dishonor. That's not you, that's them. They're already giving their cup some way and they're skulking off into the background. Let me do a little bit of disclaimer language here. If you have recently ended a relationship and the person is getting it and they're leaving, they're already with someone else, this reading's for you. If you have recently ended a relationship and the person is not accepting it and they're not giving up and they're hassling you, this part is not for you. Don't say, oh, he or she's going to leave me alone. No. I'm not saying that. In this instance, for this group of people that you are not one of, if your person is not accepting this, they're moving on. If your person is not moving on, all of this is for you up to about here. And if they're not moving on and they're stalking you and you're going through any kind of serious situation or whatever, get help, protect yourself, keep your eyes out, do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself. This is not a prophecy. This is someone else's story. Just had to say that. So I hope this was helpful. I hope it gives you some insight. And don't be afraid if someone comes down the road in the near future. Just because this happened and you let this happen doesn't mean that you can't have another good relationship in the near future. Not at all. Please do view all your placements for an entire story. If this did resonate, please do give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And also, if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe. It helps me to continue to give free readings here on YouTube. YouTube, this is what I love. This is what I want to do, is to continue these tarot readings. And by subscribing, it helps me to grow my channel and helps me to make my dream come true, to manifest my dream. So I would greatly appreciate it, Leo. So, hey, look, bummer, but new love's coming and you learned a lot. And you were strong. You did it. I don't know how long it took you, but you did it. So Leo, I want to thank you so much for joining me. This is all I have for you today. And see you next time. Bye-bye.